The A&M Corps of Cadets, one of the most iconic images of Texas A&M University next to Reveille and Kyle Field. From the founding and the creation of the university in 1876 to present day, the A&M Corps of Cadets has been a vital part of our university's development and a noble and respected tradition on campus that has been passed down from generation to generation. Greg Lynn Mendenhall, a Fighting Texas Odd, class of '87, spent his 4 years of college life in Squadron 1, 1st Wing of A&M Corps of Cadets. His son, Austin Taylor Mendenhall, a senior in the Corps, has not only followed in his father's footsteps by becoming a cadet, but also by joining Squadron 1 as well. At first glance, not many differences are visible between the two. The same sharply polished boots, sporting the same brass which was handed down to Austin from his father, and even representing the same outfit Squadron 1, most would assume that not much has changed from one generation to another. Though, with a closer look, some differences and even some similarities in the Corps life they have both experienced comes to light. So what made you want to join the Corps and the particular outfit that you're in?
Well, growing up, my dad told me a lot of great stories about when he was in the Corps and just all the fun times he had and all the great values that he learned from it. And so it made me really want to join because I knew that I would be a better leader if I went through it. And so as soon as I was accepted at A&M, I signed up. And I joined Squadron 16 because it was an engineering outfit. But then when I was a sophomore, Squadron 1 was reinstated, which was the outfit that my dad was in, so I switched over to Squadron 1.
Own opinion, how would you say the Corps represents Texas and Texas pride?
Well, there's two main things that we teach in the Corps that I think are really important and really represent Texas. And the first one is selfless service. We teach freshmen when they first get here that they should lay down their needs to help out anyone else that really is in need. And I say that's pretty similar to the Texas attitude in general, that people just help out each other. And another one is unity. We're taught that we're all part of one big brotherhood and that we represent something. I'd say that's also representative of Texas because anyone from Texas feels like they're part of something bigger.
So what are some ways you've seen the Corps change over the years?
From when I was in the Corps, which was 1983 to 1987, to now, there's been several things that have changed. One is that the women are now integrated into the outfits. And at that time, they had their own outfits, and the men had their own outfits. So that's changed. The way that the military officers that are responsible for the Corps, the way they interact with the Corps is different. They are more hands-on now than they were then.
In your opinion, how do you think the Corps of Cadets represents Texas in your own Texas pride?
The A&M College, when it was originally founded, was based on Lawrence Sullivan Ross's virtues, which were soldier, statesman, knightly gentleman. And that is still embodied today in the Corps of Cadets. And that is what I view as being the ideal. Soldier education through the Corps of Cadets, being a statesman, paying attention to everything that's going on around you, and being a knightly gentleman. And I think those are virtues that anybody would want to try to attain, and that's what Texas should look like.